So good morning, everyone. We're on our way out of our room, so I figured it's the cleanest it's been all the week, so it might be a good chance to just give a quick glance. There's other videos online that show in detail all the aspects of the room, but this is Suite 510, and we'll start shooting from the door. So one thing you might notice, and we noticed certainly about this room, that was a differentiator, was the width of the room. The width of the room is extremely generous, let's just say. As you walk in on the right, you have I'd say a mini walk-in closet, but it has everything you need. Our only complaint is the drawers have this padding, and I suppose you can take it out, but what it does is it kind of limits how many things you can put into each one of the drawers. So a really small complaint, obviously, and easily fixable. To the left, we have the bathroom, our double vanity, our water bottle filling station, a very nice shower. That, when the ship lists on one side, can sometimes turn into a mini wading pool, which we had experience. And something we never really used was the view, as you can't see because it's fogged this morning, from the bathroom to the sea. If you're the kind of person that feels shy even when you're on a deserted island, then you probably keep it closed. Beautiful, comfortable bed. Desk area. Down here would be our mini bar, which we almost never used, and a very wide, generous balcony overlooking San Cristobal. So that's our quick tour of room 510. We'll see you all on the mainland. Well, we're back in San Cristobal where we began, and we're now officially off the boat. Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye is always the hardest part.
There's your bus.
As they did in all aspects of this expedition, the on-the-ground and on-the-ship crews did a great job of shuttling us on our luggage from ship to transport to plane. We even had our naturalist guide Alejandro with us to answer any last-minute questions about the islands and its wildlife. The airport in San Cristobal is fairly sparse, but did have Wi-Fi, a mini mart for snacks, and a very small club for those with the diner club of all things. We enjoyed our hour wait talking with new friends before loading up in the LATAM jet to Guayaquil. Due to some pretty poor communications from Silversea RCL Celebrities' home office around available transportation options back to Quito, we had a layover that frankly could have been largely avoided. Now, the nice thing about the flight between the cities in the daylight, though, is you get to see some impressive volcanoes in the distance as you pass into the northern Andes, some exceeding 20,000 feet in elevation. once we arrived in Quito, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon for our midnight flight back to Atlanta, we grabbed a room at the Wyndham Quito, and they had a free shuttle right there at the airport, and got in a nice little nap before finally checking into Delta around 9 o'clock for the return flight to Atlanta. We did luckily have lounge access in Quito at the VIP lounges, and they made great little panini sandwiches to order, and a strong and delicious margarita, maybe 2, which took the pain out of traveling back. Our flight time back to Atlanta was a quick 5 hours, and Delta seemingly couldn't decide if this was a sleeping flight or a snacking flight. So, like in the hospital, they clicked on all the lights every few hours whether we needed it or not. With the sun coming up, though, we were landing back in the States. Following this episode, we're going to put together an episode 9 where we'll provide additional information and thoughts around the destination and the cruise experience. So look for that in a few weeks, and this is the first vlog of what we hope are going to be many as we click through our big bucket list trips. So thanks for traveling with the Doobies, and we will see you next time from the Antarctic.